What if I told you that everything you've been taught about making money is wrong? The truth is, you don't earn your way to wealth, you build it. And here's the kicker. You don't need to be born rich, land a dream job, or stumble onto some once-in-a-lifetime jackpot idea. You can start from absolutely nothing. Now, $1 million might not be enough to retire on a private island, but it will transform your life. Imagine the freedom to wake up and do what you want, the confidence to know your bills are covered, and the joy of helping your family or pursuing your passions without stress. That's what $1 million represents, possibility. And here's the best part. You don't need luck to make it happen. By the time this video ends, you'll know exactly how to brute force your way to $1 million starting right now. Let's start at the bottom, where most of us begin. It's chaotic. You have an idea, but everything feels uncertain. What product or service should you offer? Who's your customer? How much should you charge? And how do you even get them to notice you? It's overwhelming, messy, and often frustrating. You'll pour hours, days, even months into your idea, and it might feel like nothing is happening. This is the stage where most people give up. Why? Because the effort doesn't match the reward, at least not yet. People will doubt you. They'll give you that look, the one that says, "This will never work." And the hardest part? Deep down, a part of you might wonder if they're right. And then, something magical happens. You land your first real customer. Someone who doesn't know you gives you their hard-earned money because they see value in what you're offering. Suddenly, it's real. You're not just dreaming anymore. You're building. At this stage, you're doing everything yourself. You're the marketer, the producer, the customer service rep. It's exhausting, but it's also exhilarating because you can see the potential. As you keep going, things start to pick up. Customers come back, word spreads, and you're making sales. It's not enough to quit your day job yet, but you can feel the momentum building. This is where systems come in. You start figuring out how to make your process more efficient. Maybe you hire your first employee or use tools to save time. Every dollar you make gets reinvested back into the business. It's not glamorous, you're still living frugally and working harder than ever, but it's working. Let me ask you, how many times have you started something only to quit when it got tough? This is where you break that cycle, because just beyond this point is where everything changes. You hit liftoff. Suddenly, instead of selling one product at a time, you figure out how to sell one product 1,000,000 times. Customers start finding you instead of the other way around. Your ads work, referrals pour in, and your systems scale effortlessly. This is the tipping point, the phase where 90% of your wealth is generated. But let's be real. Even at liftoff, there are challenges. As demand grows, so do the problems. Can you keep up with production? Can you maintain the quality that got you here? These are good problems to have, but they require smart decisions. You start hiring smarter, automating processes, and focusing on the big picture. And for the first time, you start paying yourself more than the bare minimum. Now let's zoom out for a second. Imagine this journey like a forest, a climb, and finally the open sky. The first stage, the chaos, is like navigating a dense forest where every step feels uncertain. The second stage, traction, is the steady climb, where the path becomes clearer but still requires hard work. And the final stage, liftoff, is the open sky where everything clicks and your business soars. Where are you in this journey? Are you still figuring things out? Have you started seeing traction? Or maybe you're at the tipping point ready to scale. Wherever you are, know this: the process works. Here's what I want you to do. Take 10 minutes today to write down your idea and the first 3 steps you need to make it real. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Just start. Building wealth isn't about luck or where you start. It's about the choices you make and the persistence you bring to the table. Yes, the journey is tough, but the rewards are worth it. So take that first step. Your $1 million journey is waiting. Let's make it happen.